welcome back to Beer and Beauty. It's Kasha. Sorry about the noise. I tried to open the window just so the video wouldn't be so echoey, but like my neighbors are having like a party downstairs. So closed windows it is. But yeah, today is gonna be my Boxycharm unboxing. It's a Boxy Lux. It's the Lux edition, and it'll be a giveaway. So stick around to the end if you'd like to win some makeup and see what I got in this box. But first, before we get into it, today's libation of the day is this cab salve from 3 Wishes. Looks like this. I went to Whole Foods yesterday in the midst of the coronavirus frenzy, and damn, there was no bread available, but there was plenty of $3 wine. So cheers to that. Cheers. That's a very tasty, like totally adequate cab salve. $3 well spent. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this box. I actually did peek inside this box a little bit, and I'm really excited. This is a very different shaped box than we usually get. That's because there's a lot of long things in here. So the first thing that's inside the box is the card, and this month's theme is pretty edgy. So some edgy stuff going on in here. And I'm actually really excited about what's going on in this box. But Boxycharm is a monthly subscription box that features 5 full-size products every month. And Boxy Lux is a little bit more expensive. Instead of $21 a month, it's $50 a month, but it's only quarterly for the Boxy Luxes. And you get 8 to 10 full-size products inside the box with a value of over $300. Don't quote me on that. Maybe I'll leave the details down below. But they started to do this new thing recently where they let you pick a couple things. So one of the first things that I picked was this straw set. So I'm not really a big straws person, but this is a set of metal straws that are nice and eco-friendly from the brand Bombshell Baker. And it's their golden metal straws, and they come with like a little cleaner. There's 4 in here. I actually used one of them. I'm not a big straw person, but I figured this would be a nice thing to have for guests, or whenever I felt inclined to do a fun, fancy cocktail. So, like, if I ever wanted to do like a Moscow Mule or something like that. So, yeah, I got a couple of metal straws, and the set of 4 is a $21 value. And it comes in a cute little pink little pouch like this, so I kind of like that too. Alright, next thing inside the box is, I think this might have been another item that I chose, but I can't quite remember the items that I chose. I do remember I picked this, and I think I picked this as well. This is a face cleansing tool from the brand PMD. PMD Beauty Smart Facial Cleansing Device. PMD Clean is a smart facial cleansing device with over 3,000 vibrations per minute. Our Sonic Glow technology not only ensures a deep cleanse, but provides a way to lift, firm, and tone problem areas for a more youthful appearance. And it's not a $99 value, so this is already greater than the value of the box. It's silicone, so it's like really easy to clean. You basically just have to rinse it out and it's clean. And I used it on my face the other day. Let's see if I can turn it on. Oh yeah, you have to like double click it to turn it on. And it's like, looks like that. And I used it on my face the other day, and I felt really lovely. Like, I definitely felt like there was ooh, it like pulsates too. I didn't realize there was multiple settings. I'm learning things as we go. So now it's like pulsating. So there's 4 different like settings that it massages your face at, but I definitely felt like my face was feeling a lot more stimulated. I felt like it just kind of felt nice. It did cleanse my face really well, and my face just felt like firmer and more toned after using it. So I approve of this little item. I don't know if I'd ever purchase it on my own, but it was fun to get in the box, and I'm definitely gonna mess around with this a little bit more. Definitely gonna like use it on my face some more and see if it has any long-term effects. This might be actually one of the things that I ended up choosing, was this Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes from Murad. So it looks like this. When you take it out of the box, it looks like this. I think it's an eye cream, essentially. Or like a eye moisturizer. That's just another way of saying eye cream. Yeah, the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. Deeply quench the delicate eye area with this nourishing cream. A blend of hyaluronic acid and algae extracts seal and moisture, helping it to reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and restore smoothness. Gentle enough for sensitive skin, and that is a $70 value. So another big ticket. So that's another big ticket item. I haven't played with it yet, just because I have a really lovely eye cream that I'm using right now from It Cosmetics. So I'm waiting a little while before I experiment with this, but really cool. Excited to try that. This is actually an item that I'm pretty excited about. I've gotten a Spongel sponge in a Boxy Luxe before, and what these are they're body wash infused body buffers. So you can use these as like a big sponge. You can wet it and use it to lather up and clean yourself, and it does a pretty good job at a physical exfoliating. And these little sponges have a ton of product inside. Like, they have a lot of body wash inside. I really love the pear scent. This is Freesia pear scented. And the last time I had a Spongel sponge, I actually featured a Spongel sponge in my last empties video. So if you guys want to hear a very fresh in the mind like review of a Spongel sponge. But that was their manicure pedicure set, and this is more of like a traditional body sponge for washing the body with. And I think these are really great to travel with because they're not actually liquid, so you don't have to worry about TSA requirements or spilling anything inside your stuff. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this and use it during my next trip. With the coronavirus, I just don't know if my cruise ship gig is gonna get canceled. That would be 2 cruises in a row that get canceled for me. No, I've kind of mentally prepared for myself for that already, but if it does get canceled, I'll take my sponge with me, and this sponge is a $16 value. And yeah, this has enough suds in it to last like a good 3 months, maybe even 6 months for me. Love that. I'm actually really excited to have that. And another thing that makes me excited for travel that I was just delighted to see in this box are these 2 Sol de Janeiro body butters from Sol de Janeiro. And in here we have both of their like cult classics. Like, this one's the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and this is the Coco Cabana Cream. I love both of these. I never actually used the Coco Cabana Cream in a big way. I think I just had like a sample of it. I might have actually had it in Sephora gratis, or I just smelt it while it was new and in store. I think that's it. Like, when it was new and in store, I used to always walk by the tester and scoop out a little bit and put it on my hands, rub it all over my hands and smell my hands. And these are really lovely sizes to take traveling with you, so I'm definitely going to take those traveling. And yeah, the Coco Cabana Cream has like a lovely, it's coconutty, but it's also like buttered popcorn. It's a really interesting smell. Some people really hate it. I like it. It seems like the texture has actually changed a little bit since their initial release. I do remember when they first launched in Sephora, when I was working, the cream was a little bit more translucent. It was a little bit more like see-through, but this seems a little bit more opaque. And the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, oh, it's so amazing. The way it smells is so amazing. Like, I can't even tell you. Besides the smell, I love this product because of how thick and nourishing it is. It really, I think, takes good care of my skin. Like, it's really hydrating. I feel like it is a little bit tightening. I feel like the whole idea behind this cream is that it's supposed to be a little bit tightening. And I remember the first round, like, I got a tiny little sample at Sephora gratis back when I worked there of this stuff, and it used to have little sparkles in it. I don't know if it still does, but I'm into that either way, and I can't wait to have these back in my life. I've never actually purchased these. I've always gotten either like as gratis at Sephora or in a subscription box. I've actually gotten this same little container, the same little mini inside of a Boxycharm before, but I'm super excited to have both of these now. And this little duo of body creams is a $15 value for this duo. Interesting. Really happy to get those, really excited about that. Next product in the box is something that I'm actually wearing on my face today. This is the Zoeva Premiere. The Zoeva Premiere palette. That's funny that I made it all Frenchified, but or you could also say the Zoeva Premiere palette. It's a face palette, and it's 1920s themed, so I think that's really cool and exciting. I've actually, because it's a new decade, and it's the 20s, I've actually had a little bit of a fascination with the 20s lately, and I also recently had to do 20s makeup on a shoot as well as at school, so I've just had 20s makeup on the mind, and I think this is really cute. It's a highlight and blush palette, and I'm wearing these two colors on my face today, and their names are Fame and Fortune, 1929, and Curtain Call. And I just love the Hollywood 1920s jazz era cabaret kind of theme behind it. And yeah, the packaging is beautiful. I love the imagery right there. Can't wait to play around with this a little bit more. I've never tried Zoeva products, but I've heard nothing but good things. And that is a $19 value, this palette. And next product I have to show you is another thing that I'm wearing on my face today. It's my lip. And this is a lip product from NARS. The pomegranate lip. Oh, not pomegranate. It just looks like it could be a pomegranate color, but it's called the Power Matte Lip Pigment. Looks like this, and it's in the shade London Calling. It's very sleek, very NARS, very luxe. I actually really love this color, and I especially love it because of the name. I know that this line of lip products from NARS is all named after like rock stars and rock songs like from history, and I love The Clash, I love London Calling, and I love this color. I think it's actually, I thought it was going to be more pink, but it turns out it's really vampy, and it's also pretty like mod punk. Like I feel like this color would look really good in a black and white kind of film, like in a black and white film. And it just looks real good in real life, and it goes on really liquidy, but then it dries down, and it's pretty transfer proof. It still transfers a little bit, but it's not super uncomfortable too. And I feel like it's going to be really long wearing. I'm really excited to have this. I love this color. I love the callback to The Clash, one of the most OG punk bands. I am going to enjoy this, and that is a $25 value. Wow, that's kind of expensive for a lip product, but awesome to get it inside of a subscription box. And the last product in the box is actually going to be today's giveaway item. And this is an adorable little palette from Boxycharm. It's a palette made by Boxycharm. I think it's called the Hello Charmer palette. And I actually think it's really beautiful. And I would love to play with it. Like the packaging is really sleek and cardboard. And it's got a little protecting sheet of plastic. The colors look gorgeous. I don't know, I was actually really tempted to look at it and swatch it and touch it, but the more that I looked at it, the more I realized that I have lots of colors in my collection that are comparable to this, and I actually kind of tried to wear my Alamar Cosmetics palette today because I feel like a lot of the colors that are in here are kind of duped in that palette, so I kind of tried to do a similar look that you might get with this palette, using that palette, just to prove that I can dupe the vibes with it. But I was pretty interested in at least this duochrome purple color. I think you can even kind of see on camera that depending on how it hits the light, this shade right here, it can either be blue or purple. So I kind of wanted to keep this palette just for that color. It looks gorgeous, and I'm like super into duochromes right now. Sorry, my battery died, so I'm not sure where I was at, but I think I was talking about how like the only other color that seems pretty unique in this palette, like to my collection, is this pressed glitter right there. It's called Swipe Up. And the names of these colors are so cute too. They're called Full Size, Charmer, Exclusive, Swipe Up, Spoiler, Luxe, Cup of Joe, Sneak Peek, Unboxing. And a nice little mirror inside it too. So the Boxycharm Hello Charmer palette is a $39 value. Wow. So yeah, that's a pretty big ticket item. That's practically the value of the box. And if you'd like to win this palette, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, follow me on both of my Instagram accounts. They'll be linked down below. I have two, you have to follow both. I will be checking. And write a comment down below letting me know anything at all. Let me know about your day. Let me know about something that you're excited about in your life right now. And also in that comment, let me know your Instagram handle, because I will be contacting the winner through Instagram DMs. So if you don't have an Instagram account, make one, and make sure you're following me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment down below. Those are the three main things you have to do to win this palette. And within a couple weeks, I will reach out to the winner on Instagram and let you know that you have won. And I'll send you this palette. But yeah, that is it, guys. So that brings today's Boxycharm value. That's $304. So that's pretty good. And I'm actually really satisfied with this box. Like, I will give it, honestly, like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 just because, like, it had a pretty good mix of stuff. It had some facial cleansing tool, some skincare, some body care, like color cosmetic makeup, and a little lifestyle, some little lifestyle things too. The straws were kind of cute. I've never used a facial tool before, so I feel really high tech with my skincare regimen now. I absolutely love the body care products. I love the Sol de Janeiro creams. I love Spongel sponges, and I love the theming behind the Zoeva package. I'm actually quickly falling in love with the lip product, and the only thing that I'm just like, yeah, this will go in my backup box, I'll use this, is the Murad eye cream. But it's this really expensive eye cream, so that actually adds a lot of value to the box. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Until next time, make sure you cough into your elbow. Wash your hands often. If you're in public, avoid touching your face. Take good care of yourself. Get enough sleep, drink water, take your vitamins, be safe, and enjoy a glass of wine or two if that's your thing, if you're into it. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, cheers. Bye! Oh, bummer, man. Well, maybe if I close the window. Let's try that. From Sol de Janeiro.